Hi, good people, good people. Good morning. Come on in, come on in, come on in. If you are watching this morning, that means you have been blessed to wake up another day. Well, today's video, I want to talk to you about Larry Reed's life. So, if any of you know who Larry Reed Live is, he's a YouTube personality. Y'all know how Larry, talked about these certain people in the church, certain bishops, certain pastors, So I just want to talk to you about what's on my mind. So, if anybody knows Larry Reed Live, I love Larry Reed, but sometimes I feel like he crosses a boundary because, my mom always taught me to respect my elders. She also told me don't point fingers at nobody because there's three pointing back at you. So, you know what? I just want to say to you, if you're going to point fingers at somebody, just be careful who you point fingers at. Because prophets and bishops and pastors and the video y'all clergy out there see this, and forgive me for I'm still eating breakfast. If any of y'all clergy out there see this, um, just know that I got your back, and just know that Larry Reed Live is a place that I love to go to get news upon the church. But just like get news within the church, just like this channel, it is Larry Reed's opinion on church issues and what's going on in the church. But I just want to bring your attention to Larry Reed Live and his platform. Now, some of y'all may already know who Larry Reed Live is. If you don't know, look him up. But, you know, I go to church online. I do my church services online every Sunday. Go to Pastor Shirley Caesar first, and then I go over to the House of Hope in Atlanta and watch my pastor, my doctor, Dr. E. Dewey Smith Jr. Now, I love Dr. E. Dewey Smith Jr., and some of you guys may know, like I said, I'm still eating breakfast. Some of you guys may know him. Some of you guys may love him. I personally think of him as my pastor. Just like I do Shirley Caesar. I think of her as my pastor. And forgive my voice, I've been under the weather a little bit. So I just wanted to come on here and address Larry Reed Live and the episode I was watching. And I was watching the episode where he did a story on Prophet Brian Corn and um, some other bishop in the church or whatever. So he was talking about how, you know, I think his name is Dimitri, had rebuked Brian Corn for, doing stuff he wasn't supposed to do. Now, Larry Reed, for those of y'all who don't know who he is, Larry Reed will tell you, I'm a commentator, I'm an ex-pastor who used to be a um who used to be a bishop. I think it was in the Church of God in Christ. Now y'all know I was raised in the AME doctrine. So, the AME, not doctrine, because doctrine is the wrong word. I was raised in the AME church. And Larry Reed, I think he was a Church of God in Christ bishop. Anyway, Larry, I love you. And any of the clergy out there that watches this, do not come after me. I'm just giving you my opinion on what Larry Reed said. And Larry Reed went on to discuss Prophet Von Corn and this other dude and this other bishop, and how this other bishop was mad at Von Corn or doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to do. Prophet Corn was doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to do, saying stuff he wasn't supposed to say, and coveting wives that he wasn't supposed to covet. And y'all know me, I'm just a humble guy with CP who has a YouTube channel and who uses his voice to speak up for issues that he feels passionate about. So, oh, by the way, the next video I do is going to be on uh I don't know what they're called exactly, but on mukbangs or whatever, and how I came across them. But this video is about the latest episode of Larry Reed Live. So he goes on and talked about the prophet and the bishop and how they both need to be rebuked. And my dream is to be a bishop in my denomination, which is AME Zion Church, or either in the Church of God in Christ, because I grew up watching the first presiding bishop, Bishop G.E. Patterson, preach my whole life. And when Bishop G.E. Patterson died in '07, that crushed me. And y'all forgive my voice because I lost my voice over the weekend. But y'all forgive my voice. But when Bishop G.E. Patterson died, I was devastated. And then I was watching an interview just last night with Bishop Daniels and it's I think it's YLC TV. Look it up on YouTube and look up the Bishop Daniels interview, Bishop Cedric Daniels interview. So Bishop Daniels is a mentor of mine. Now I don't even know the man, but I love the man. But Bishop G.E. Patterson was the presiding bishop before Bishop Blake took over. Bishop Charles Blake took over. And then when Bishop Blake stepped down, I think Bishop Blake stepped down a couple, I think he's getting ready to, or already has. But anyway, I don't know. I hope Bishop Daniels gets nominated and gets the presiding the presiding bishop spot of for the Church of God in Christ, because he would be a good leader. Like I say, I know the man from his interviews and from short little snippets of his sermons that he does on YouTube or whatever. Of course, every church is now virtual. I go to Dr. E. Dewey Smith church, as I said, but Larry Reed is a commentator. He's a comedic commentator who used to be a bishop or used to be high clergy in the church. But Larry Reed, I love you. Keep on doing what you're doing. The moratorium on evictions has been extended until uh until March 31st, 2021. So the moratorium on evictions that the state of North Carolina and the CDC, that is the Center for Disease Control, has put a moratorium on evictions for the until March 31st, 2021. That means because of COVID, you cannot be evicted from your house or from your apartment due to non-payment of rent. I will post more information about this underneath this video, and I've been talking too long, so y'all remember the CDC and the state of North Carolina has issued a moratorium on evictions, and this goes nationwide. This is for every state has issued a moratorium on evictions due to COVID. You cannot be evicted from your home or from your apartment, and the senior the seniors have a grocery program where they can get $200 worth of groceries. Now during COVID time, that's a one-time delivery of $200 worth of groceries. I will post more information about that in the description box. So look under this video for a good uh, for good programs to help you during these COVID times. So with that said, comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all later. Oh, and share this video. Please share this video. I love you. See you tomorrow.